Hey guys, my name's Ethan, and today I'm gonna teach you guys how to So I'm still on my surgery rotation. Today is Wednesday, meaning that basically the whole entire day is a clinic day. So I actually showed up to work at 9, or it's about 8:40 now, but our first patient's at 9. So really nice start to the day. Got to sleep in quite a bit. I think we only have a couple patients this morning, and then if everything goes pretty smooth, I'll be able to get a workout in before my afternoon clinic. I think I have like a 2 or 3 hour gap, so really efficient use of my time instead of having to wait until after 5 o'clock. This morning clinic is like post-op or pre-op surgery consultations, and then my afternoon clinic is my own family medicine clinic. So let's go ahead and walk to clinic. All right guys, just walking back from clinic. It's as you can see, I got my little eye protection here. It's about 10 o'clock. Clinic went by really fast. We had 3 patients, all hernia repairs. First one is just a chart check, so we were just looking for an ultrasound results. So that was pretty simple. And then the second one, he had an umbilical and ventral hernia, still having some post-op pain on the upper hernia. He thought he had a hernia recurrence. On physical exam, it looked mainly just like diastasis. So basically, may or may not have him do some imaging, but we'll have him follow up in 4 weeks just to see if he still has post-op pain. And if he's feeling better within 4 weeks and having no pain, we told him that he basically didn't have to come to that clinic appointment, but if he is still having pain, we'll check him up, probably do some imaging, and if there is recurrence of the hernia, take him back to the OR. But other than that, then the third one for some reason was scheduled 1 week after his surgery, so that's too soon. So we'll probably see him next week in clinic for his 2-week post-op appointment. So yeah, clinic was really light. So I'm gonna go ahead and head to the gym, and I may even head home afterwards just because I don't have clinic until technically 2 o'clock today. So got a lot of free time on my hands. Gonna try and get some stuff done. Just pulled up to the gym, so I'm gonna take my pre-workout. I have the Sour Patch Red Berry Legend, and then I also have Sour Watermelon Pump. I'm gonna be taking these two. I have legs today, and last week I showed you guys a leg workout, so I'll probably show you guys like a chest and arm workout. Yeah, today we're doing legs, unfortunately. All right, gonna be taking my pre-workouts. I'll see you guys in there. Cheers. All right guys, hope you guys enjoyed that workout. I just finished my leg workout. My legs are definitely gonna be feeling wobbly during clinic today, but luckily we get to sit down during most of it. So it's a little past 11 right now. I'm gonna head home, shower, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably just clean the house because it's super busy from being gone over Thanksgiving break. Also, my weight belt was definitely tighter than usual, so gotta work off a little bit of that excess Thanksgiving weight, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna head home and I'll see you guys at clinic. All right guys, just got to clinic. This is the attire we have to wear. Last time I was wearing this, I was like hitting patients on the shoulder and I was like examining them with this face shield. So it's pretty awkward and tough to get used to, but mainly just for eye protection, just in case like a patient is potentially sick. I mean, obviously all the patients are wearing a mask, but just another layer of PPE for us. Gets a little bit steamy sometimes too. I'm gonna head to clinic. I think I have 5 patients, 3 follow-ups, 2 new visits. We will see if all of them show up. It's actually pretty rainy out right now, so I don't know if they're all gonna show up, but yeah, hopefully we get done at a decent time. I should be scheduled to be done at 5, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head inside.
This is the way.
All right guys, just got done with clinic for the day. Basically, I had 4 patients total. 1 patient canceled and the other patient no-showed, so not too bad of a clinic for this afternoon. First patient was just a back spasm. Second patient was having some ulnar nerve problems. The last 2 patients were established care visits. Basically just did a full exam and tuned up his diabetes meds. And then my last patient was actually a patient who came in for chest pain and shortness of breath that he's had since he was diagnosed with COVID back in February of this year. So we basically just did a whole workup, got all the labs, got an echo, PFTs, all that good stuff, and hopefully all of that comes back relatively normal and it's just kind of residual COVID. Gave him some albuterol for symptomatic treatment, but obviously that's not gonna cure his problem. So I'm gonna follow up with him in a month and see how he's doing, see if there's any improvement or if there's anything else we can do. But it's just really sad to hear. He used to be very active. He had to change jobs because he can no longer exert himself. And so not only has he had a job change, but he said he's also gained a ton of weight during this pandemic just because he's been at home, he hasn't been able to go to the gym, he hasn't been able to exert himself. So it's just really sad to see how the pandemic is affecting everyone, not just physically and health-wise, but mentally as well. He seemed pretty down about the whole thing. Anyways, I hope you guys are staying safe and I hope you guys are being able to keep a positive attitude and stay healthy for the most part. But anyways, I'm just drinking some hot cocoa protein mix. Yes, you guys heard that right. It is a protein that you drink with hot water. So gonna get this down. But speaking of protein and food, let's cut to a different segment. Hey guys, my name's Ethan and today I'm gonna teach you guys how to meal prep. All right guys, so first things first, you the realist. And no, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about this rice. Oh. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and start your meal prep with your rice. But you're gonna go ahead and put in several scoops of this stuff. White rice, brown rice, whatever you want. I prefer white rice just because it's cheaper, tastier, and really doesn't affect your macros that much. And get it cooking for your meal prep. All right guys, you know what else takes a really long time to do is lighting that charcoal. So let's go ahead and start that grill. Ideally, this chicken would already be prepared the night before, but I'm gonna go ahead and marinate some chicken in this bowl and then prepare some beef after that. All right guys, today we're working with chicken thighs. Normally a breast kind of guy, but chicken thighs actually taste better. The macros aren't as good, but we're bulking, so we're actually gonna go ahead and marinate some chicken thighs today. So all you have to do is take these chicken thighs and then go ahead and toss them in the bowl. Whoa, just like that. So we have our chicken thighs in the bowl. And now we are going to go ahead and start that seasoning. So to start off this marinade, we're using some brown sugar. Yes, brown sugar. For counting calories, then go ahead and use some diet soda, something sweet, usually about a cup or so. Go ahead and do that. Then we're gonna give it a splash of onion powder and just kind of shake that all around, get it nice and covered. Then next we're gonna use some granulated California garlic powder right here. You wanna be pretty generous with this. Okay, that's good there. And then for our main base, we're gonna go ahead and use some soy sauce. All right, that should be enough. You just wanna pour enough to cover all the chicken, and then we'll mix all that up and let it sit for a little bit. Also guys, forgot one key ingredient, freshly cracked black pepper.
Not that salt shaker hit.
That's going in there. Okay guys, next is the beef. So we're gonna go ahead and get some aluminum foil here. Make our space nice and clean because this is a pretty messy process. Then we're gonna go ahead and take our beef, I like to use tri-tip. I don't really know the macros on it, but it's generally pretty lean meat. As you can see, some fat, but not too fatty. Okay guys, this recipe is super simple. Just 3 ingredients, but it will knock your socks off. First, we're gonna start off with the granulated garlic. Be nice and generous. Then we're gonna go with Lowry's seasoned salts. Be very generous with this as well. And then, last but not least, some cracked black pepper. Okay guys, that's one side. We're gonna go ahead and flip it over and do this. We're gonna go ahead and flip it over and do the same exact thing on the other side. All right guys, after you're done prepping your meat, your charcoal should be nice and hot. After also a couple YouTube outtakes, your fire will definitely be ready to set that grill on and get your meat cooking. All right guys, chicken takes the longest, so we're gonna go ahead and start out with the chicken. While your meat is grilling, doesn't hurt to, I don't know, spend some time doing something else. This is our backyard, by the way. Got these pretty sick lights. Probably go ahead and need to restock this thing, but probably gonna go ahead with one of these. That looks good. IPAs are my favorite beer, by the way. Once you've got a nice char on both sides, go ahead and move your chicken to the low heat. The majority of the chicken is done. Just clean the grill off and add a few more coals to get that fire nice and hot again. As you can see, we have some of the bigger pieces of chicken left on the outside, but I took some of the smaller pieces off because they were done. And now it's time to put these big pieces of tri-tip on the grill. All right, just gonna let it sear on both sides, and then I'm gonna cover it to let it cook all the way through. Also got here some asparagus, lightly seasoned with some olive oil, some garlic salts, and black pepper. All right guys, got the entire meal prep done. Here is the tri-tip. I overcooked it a little bit. It could be a little bit more rare. I'll typically slice up what we're gonna eat for dinner and then leave the rest of it whole. And then just as the days go by, as I pack my lunch, as I eat dinner, I will slice up more. Have our grilled asparagus here, and then we have our grilled chicken here as well. So I'll typically alternate, like one meal I'll have beef, and then the next I'll have chicken, and then swap back and forth. That way you have a little bit of variety. And then of course, we have our rice right here. That's gonna wrap up this meal prep. Basically, as the days go by, I'll just pack my lunch. I won't pack all of them individually right now, just because it's kind of a lot of work cooking and then packing all of your individual meals. I just basically do it as the days go by. Here I'll have all the food for the rest of the week. And I will be set, so I won't have to buy food, and I will have healthy meals already cooked and ready to go. All right guys, it's actually the next day. I'm here editing this video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that meal prep segment. Make sure you guys comment down below what you guys want to see for the next video. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.